What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This is Celebrity Big Brother, season 3, episode 12. So, well, technically it's episode 13, but that episode they showed Saturday night really don't count. You know, it's that episode they always do where they give you the behind the scenes footage and, you know, how we got here kind of thing. Everybody's drinking and champagne and being happy for each other and stuff. And ultimately, the biggest thing we found out is that Lamar absolutely is clueless when it comes to paying Big Brother. So, we see that after, you know, like before the eviction, Cynthia and Carson were still actually really thinking that Todrick and Misha would save them. I don't know what made y'all think that. I've already had that conversation. I'm not about to go through that whole scenario again. But your time to make a deal with Misha and Todrick was before the veto competition, and you really had no bargaining chips. And again, Carson, you wasted your HOH by allowing yourself to be gaslit into going after Shayna instead of going after the person you should have been going after, which was Misha and or Todrick. Now, moving on. So Carson is gone. And Cynthia is like, okay, it's time to play. Now, all of a sudden, her, Todd, and Lamar want to team up because they realize Misha and Todrick are too powerful, and it's just us, and they're going to pick us off, and they're going to get themselves to the final 3. Now, Todd threw a little jab at Todrick about making sure he makes it to the final 3 because he might not get the votes that he thinks he's going to get. But again, Todd, too little, too late. Now, all of a sudden, you've been working with them all along, thinking you was part of this big alliance with them. When you realize, not so much. Now, I understand that that's how it goes down to Big Brother. You work with an alliance until everybody else is gone, and then y'all pick each other off. That's fine. But, again, you were never really in their alliance. Okay? So they decide that they absolutely have to win the HOH. It's down to Cynthia and Lamar because, of course, Todd can't play. So we get to the HOH competition, and it's a memory game where they have to figure out which art piece is different, you know, based on the art pieces that are in the house. They got to look at the art piece on the wall, run around the house, find the art piece, and figure out what the difference is. Cynthia gets the first one wrong, so she's eliminated off the break. Now, Lamar has spent a long time focusing on one particular art piece with the cameras all in it, even talking about how he's going to ask if he can take that picture home after Big Brother is over, how much he really likes that picture. So that was the second picture. Lamar says, oh man, I spent a lot of time on this picture. I know exactly what's wrong with this picture. Let me go back and double check just to make sure that I'm right. He goes, he gets it wrong. So in round 1, Cynthia is eliminated. In round 2, Lamar is eliminated. And now it's down to Misha and Todrick, which basically Todrick wins because he hasn't been HOH yet, so he can do his whole HOH thing. Y'all, look. Y'all wonder why they not worried about y'all. Y'all wonder why they not pressed to make any deals with y'all. Y'all wonder why they're not bending and showing any sort of let's work togetherness. Because y'all are no threat. Y'all can't win shit. So Todrick is the HOH. Todrick puts together this whole production because he said that he has always dreamed of being head of household, and so he is going to make this nomination ceremony one for the books. He practices a whole song that he is singing in falsetto, which he puts together a whole costume with jewelry and a crown, and I mean, it is very theatrical. He has his high heel Crocs, and it's a whole situation, okay? It is a whole situation. He gives his nominations, and he nominates Lamar and Todd, which means absolutely nothing, because whoever wins the power veto, if Cynthia wins the power veto, she can take somebody down, but guess who's going up in her place? Her. Todd wins. Her. Lamar wins. Her. So y'all still lose somebody on y'all side of the house if there is a your side of the house, and it really just comes down to the next HOH. Now the only thing that's going to happen is tomorrow night we have a double eviction. So best case scenario, tomorrow night one of them go home, whether it's Lamar, Cynthia, or Todd. somebody on that side wins the head of household, and then can put Misha and Todrick on the block, and one of them goes home, and then it comes down to whoever the other three are that's left, and it's a best man win situation. But if Misha and or Todrick mess around and survive the double evictions, well, no, I'm sorry. If Misha and Todrick, mess around and survive the double eviction tomorrow night, it's pretty much a done deal. It'll probably be Todrick and Misha sitting next to each other, and the jury will vote. And honestly, as much as Todrick has pissed people off, at that point, he's got a 50-50 chance of winning. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in the comments. Peace.